Welcome to Sevenz TV. As you know, Sevenz TV is a free online multicultural community channel, and it's the perfect branding platform to promote your businesses and talents.
Since our launch, we've been featuring several businesses and entrepreneurs on the episodes of Business Profiles. It's been highly inspirational to know their journey, including their challenges. Every business has a lot of challenges. To make a dream to reality, it's a long way to go. So let's find out what Helen has faced.
These challenges are daily and continue to be daily, whether it's from social media to learning how to do zero in the accounting side to learning how to sell into a supermarket chain. These challenges are daily. You always have to have a can-do attitude. Every barrier that comes upon you, you just have to bash it down. The big learnings are no 2 days are the same. Every day brings up a different scenario that you have to deal with, whether it's paperwork or whether it's, for me, it's social media. I'm learning all about social media, engaging with my target market, engaging with my customer. It's not a set and forget. You're thinking constantly about where your customer is.
Hospitality is something which in New Zealand, for instance, is not seriously considered as a career path. So generally speaking, it is people are in it for a little while they're either studying or they're doing a part-time job to facilitate their ongoing decisions of doing what. That is one of the major things what requires here is that we need more people who are hospitality focused. That's one of the biggest challenges that we have, is to have staff who are focused into doing this as a career rather than a stopgap situation.
And especially when you need to have your taste consistent and build up your standards.
The service is where it comes in. If the staff keep changing, by the time you train them to become to your level, there are many times that we have to find new staff for that.
Yes, we came through up and downs in this business. The first one which hit us was when we discovered, in the first year we wasted more than 70,000 on buying a franchise what didn't suit our values. So that was a whole waste there. Good thing though, a year after, we've been able to rebrand, so to choose the brand, the right brand, and we've been independent since. And even though I had a short period, 30 days, to rebrand the whole business, to do everything, and I was just 5 weeks before delivering my second baby, Sophia. Well, I managed it, yes. So that was the second challenge.
That must have been really challenging.
Yes, it was. And then coming closer, then about 2 years, a year and a half, we had to relocate. So that was another shoot in here, where we had to move from the previous place in Pakuranga Plaza. We had to find a location for a gym, and it's not easy to find a location for a gym, as you can imagine. It's not like packing up things in a box and just move them. The right place with parking and toilet and shower and everything. But we got here and we love this place. The fresh air, open windows, and the good natural light.
Yeah, this is a very beautiful place indeed.
Yeah, thank you.
I believe that COVID, has brought in some challenges for us. In terms of if you have to just compare a pre-COVID era and a post-COVID era, we really had a good numbers back, before COVID, before this post-lockdown. However, we did see numbers dropping down, but until recently, we are gaining the numbers. We're picking up the numbers really well. However, what we have realized is previous to the COVID-19 era, we all used to rely on word of mouth advertising. We never used to, go out, social media, digital marketing. Numbers were really fine, but then now we have realized that, we have to be really active on social media, and we have to, constantly replying, to our Instagram and Facebook.
It's more a necessity now.
Yeah, exactly. So we have learned that, and we have tried to adopt to that, and we definitely believe now, social media marketing is definitely a thing to go about.
There were some challenges. The first challenge I faced was actually there is no training in New Zealand. So you can't study canine massage in New Zealand yet. You have to travel overseas to do it.
Oh, okay.
I was very, very fortunate that Canis Bodyworks, an American school of massage, they ran a mentorship program over here, and it was a one-off. So
Lucky you.
I was very lucky. I jumped at the opportunity to do it. So I did my hands-on work with them, and the rest of the study was done online. And then once I'd finished that, you get to sit what's called the NBCAM exam, which is the National Board of Certified Animal Acupuncturists and Massage Therapists. So it means that I have a recognised qualification.
That's amazing.
There's been lots of challenges in opening a new general practice because we were quite new to this. There were lots of hurdles, and obviously we progressed through in a positive manner with an intention to care for the public and care to the community. So that motivation tended to help us to progress forwards. We didn't expect the COVID pandemic, no one did, I guess. But
Most unanticipated.
yes, absolutely. So that strained our infrastructure a little bit in terms of financial and also in terms of the infrastructure aspect of things as well. So, but with the help of the ministry and the positive attitude of our team, we have progressed through, and we have put in all the virtual consults and everything in place so that the care which our patients require is not hindered.
Yeah.
I think the biggest challenge we both faced is being a lawyer is easier than running a business, because when I started off, it was more like, I know the legal side of things, I know what to do, I feel I had enough confidence to, go out on my own because I thought I was confident with the legal side of things. It's only the business side of things when that started coming in, paying your taxes, making sure the money is all accounted for, doing all the admin work. There's a lot of work that goes, and I think we're still learning.
Yeah,
as
we're
we
definitely
go
learning as we go.
Yeah.
I'd never had experience with business either, so I was very fortunate in the sense that I've only ever really had in-house legal roles, so I didn't realise how much effort was required in running a business. And on top of that, we've both got young families. So Benazir actually gave birth as soon as I joined the firm a couple of months after.
So that must have been really a handful.
Definitely, yeah. And my daughter was 7 months at the time when I joined partnership. So it's definitely had its own struggles and challenges, but I don't think would have it any other way. It's better for the long term.
To grow any business, there are lots of obstacles on the way, but however, thank God we've came over that.
Challenges for us, I guess, when we first started opening was things like quantity of food and how much time we had. So there were nights that we were staying up until 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, making snacks, making sweets. When we first opened, we started doing little kebabs, little skewers. And those were just such a hassle because we had to clean the meat and then we had to individually do every single skewer, which was just, there were times where Dad would just stay up the entire night doing it for the next day.
And I think the other part is if this table could talk, oh my goodness, But of course, I think another part of the business of the food truck is the weather. We did open on June, which was at the middle of winter, and oh my goodness, but it was good. It was good to see that even in the mix of weather, people still show up. People come and help in supporting the locals, which is amazing.
Really nice.
Helen, now that you're full-fledged into your business, what are your words of advice to the upcoming entrepreneurs?
I think generally you should never ever give up. You must always speak from the heart and the soul and always understand your why you're doing this, why you want to make a difference to the world or to a baby's life or a mum's life, and you really can't go wrong. You have to look at each challenge as progressing you into that next phase. And so my advice really is to do what you love doing and never give up.
Absolutely. There are plenty of aspiring individuals who want to start business or who have just stepped into this shoe. So what do you feel that is your bit of advice for them?
It may seem a glamorous life from the outside, but bear in mind, Rome was never built in one day.
Yeah.
and it takes a while for us to reach where we are. Got to have aims, you got to have aspiration. If you want something instant, it's not an instant coffee anymore.
Yep.
You got to put in a little bit of hard yard, as they call it here, the hard yakka, before you reach the goals that you want. Get to know your business from bottom to the top. Be prepared to do the hard work. Get into, if you have to wash dishes, then you wash dishes. If you have to sweep the floor, you sweep the floor. Unless you know the whole product thoroughly, as we call it, you can't be really good at what you're wanting to do. Just giving orders does not help.
My piece of advice is do what you love and you'll never work another day in your life.
I do have a message for you all, what I want for you all is, I want you to connect to your community, to your culture, and most importantly to yourself.
Never give up, always work hard, always aim on your target, and you will get there, trust me.
Hey, words has power.
Absolutely.
Don't be scared, just go and be prepared for the opportunity. They knock on the doors, and if you're not ready to grab whatever comes, you can miss it. Yeah.
Having smart goals, facing challenges wisely, and moving forward with utmost confidence are all sure steps towards success.
And do follow Sevenz TV on Instagram and like us on Facebook. And to get featured for free, email us at ss@sevenztv.co.nz. So see you all soon
with more such inspirational highlights.
Until next time,
this is Shobha
and Bharti.